From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, November 8th, 2017. Silver is trading at $17.03 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,278 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 2.3 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $7,347. Antiwar.com reports Saudi warplanes targeted a residential area in Yemen's Hajj province on Tuesday, leveling a large building that served as housing for an extended family, killing all within. At least 30 people were killed in the attacks, overwhelmingly women and children. The attacks took place against a village not far from the Saudi border and left a number of other civilians wounded. It is not clear why the attacks were carried out in the first place, and Saudi officials have not commented on the matter. Saudi airstrikes have been killing dozens of civilians on a regular basis since early 2015, leading to a massive death toll. This has fueled international criticism of Saudi war crimes and both the U.S. and British governments for selling the Saudis such arms that they've used so recklessly. U.S. efforts to compel an end to its involvement in the war have failed for now, but there is a growing campaign in Britain to stop the weapons sales. Historically, Saudi officials have bought a lot of influence in both the U.S. and Britain, ironically with arms sales, but the war crimes are costing them a lot of credibility.
For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. They don't feed the banks. They're Bitcoin preferred and have removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
UPI reports Danica Roem won Virginia's 13th District House of Delegates seat on Tuesday night, becoming the first openly transgender official to be elected in the United States. Roem, a Democrat, defeated Republican incumbent Bob Marshall, who proposed a bill restricting which bathrooms transgender individuals can use and attempted to block Virginia from adding sex and gender discrimination to anti-discrimination laws. Roem discussed her gender identity when asked throughout the campaign and responded to flyers released by Marshall's campaign that referred to her using male pronouns. She said when Delegate Marshall realized that he cannot win on public policy issues on traffic, on jobs, schools, and healthcare, he resorted to trash. She ran on a platform focused on local issues and criticized Marshall for ignoring such issues in favor of advancing a conservative agenda. Marshall refused to debate Roem and often declined interviews with media.
When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.info, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.info today to find out more.
Reuters reports a peace activist who laughed at then U.S. Senator Jeff Sessions during his confirmation hearings to become U.S. Attorney General will no longer be prosecuted on charges of disrupting a session of Congress and demonstrating at the Capitol. The U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia filed court papers on Monday notifying a judge her office was dropping its case against Desiree Feruz, a children's librarian. Feruz had faced up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine if she were convicted on both charges at trial. She belongs to Code Pink, an anti-war group that often stages protest against politicians. The group accused federal prosecutors of overreach and wasting money on the case. Feruz laughed during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing in January after one lawmaker asserted Sessions treated all Americans equally. It was at the confirmation hearing for Sessions, who was then a Republican senator from Alabama and was later confirmed to become U.S. Attorney General. Feruz shouted, "This man is evil, pure evil," as police led her away. A jury found her guilty in May of disrupting a session of Congress and demonstrating on Capitol grounds. But a judge for the District of Columbia Superior Court overturned the guilty verdict in July and ordered a new trial. Chief Judge Robert Moran found it unclear whether Feruz was convicted for laughter or for speaking out as she was removed. A second trial had been scheduled for November 13th, but the judge canceled it after prosecutors had dropped the case. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.